let me
I know
say
where you're going.
it was the most mishandled meal, and it was not good.
Wow.
I won't be discussing the company because that was not part of my review.
Yeah, sure.
Oh God!
I mean, you didn't show up on time, but that's just the start.
Oh!
That's not how I remember it. But, there's been a lot of.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast presented by Not Club 33. We didn't scare him off. Tom Bose is back with us this week from the Welcome Home podcast. You can find links to their podcasts in the description box below. Here, as usual, with me, it's Pat Neistat.
What's up?
It's Becky Wells.
Hey.
And if you couldn't tell by the name card on the screen, I am Steve Rhodes. And last but not least, it's the Disney cynic, Bobby Burchens.
Did you guys know that a horse can have more than 1 horsepower?
What?
Yeah.
What did you just say? A
That-
whore can have what?
A horse can
That's all I
have
heard too.
A horse!
Oh,
a horse.
Oh,
I'm sure that they can too. I mean,
Oh, man.
Spit it out, man. What are you trying to say there? You had something.
you said horse?
Again. A horse! Yeah!
Oh,
I got
horse.
nervous.
Nay, nay.
you can have more than 1 horsepower. Yes, not horsepower.
This is still not fact checked, but again, if you guys at home want to look that stuff up, go ahead, because we're not gonna. Tom, welcome back to the show.
No.
You know, I made the mistake of when you guys said fun fact, I assumed it was going to be a Disney fun fact, not.
Oh, God.
Oh, never.
I just made an assumption. I didn't know.
Why the hell did we do that?
It probably should be. It probably should
I
be.
mean,
Probably.
the topic of the podcast. I don't know.
It's almost like you know what you're doing with the shit or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
Why would he do that? Yeah.
it's crazy. I know.
We don't do things very logically around here, but one thing that is logical is letting the guests go first. Our topic of the day, which you kick us off on, Tom, is the best and worst table service at DVC. We will include buffets because you would get a server. And if you were dumb enough to use the Disney dining plan, this would be a table service credit too. So, best and worst. We will start with Tom. What is your best table service at a DVC location? This could be the entire resort, not just the DVC tower or whatever that's affiliated with the resort.
So I'm going to go with the buffet, and I would argue that this is the best buffet on property, and that is Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
There's only one answer.
Boma's breakfast. Boma's breakfast is the best buffet on property by far. It's delicious. There's so many good things in it. The desserts are there that are really good. Of course, you got the pog juice, right? Like that, they're just bringing out to you. Like all of it is great. The ambiance is great. There's no better buffet at Disney than Boma, and I luckily it's part of a DVC resort. But yes, Boma is my number one.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a really good one. It's a sneaky good one.
It is. Well, a lot of people don't know about Boma, right? I mean, it's kind of hidden in there, right?
I think it would qualify even if we were doing like an underrated show as well. Like it's one of those off the radar, high level.
think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Underrated?
People just don't go over to Animal Kingdom. They're missing out on a
It
lot
is.
of good restaurants. I mean,
Agreed.
you could pretty much just do the whole show and call all 3 of the restaurants best if you
I mean,
wanted to. But
close second is Sanaa. I mean, I almost said Sanaa,
Well,
but
you
I mean,
get one. You've already taken Pat's
you
job
get
and
one.
my
You get one.
you'll get one. I'll take a Boma. I'm just saying, close second. is Sanaa. I'm being a homer for my home resorts here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So
What restaurants do they like have?
You don't want to say your other home resort?
I'm trying to think.
The only answer is I need that first.
You need that for your worst. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I know where she's going. Okay, Becky, why don't you jump in with your best here, Becky? What's your best?
Well,
table
I
service
agree
at a
with
DVC?
Tom. I will now have to pivot and say Jico instead.
Chico's pretty great too. I mean,
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
Animal Kingdom restaurants, man, are great.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, we just do a damn Animal Kingdom show, right?
Unless you don't like African food. If you don't like African food, then you're shit out of luck,
No,
right?
because they Americanized
Barely.
half the menu.
Yeah.
You've got your non-traditional, American stuff that's on there too that you can
That's true.
pick from. So
Yeah.
Steak.
To me, those two restaurants, it's Jico. I picked Jico over Boma 10 times out of 10.
Yep.
It just for what you get, like you can get all this food, but like I think the quality in Jico is just way better.
yeah,
1,000% agree. And Pat and I have checked out both places together, as a matter of
Mhm.
fact, and I think we both agreed with the quality aspect on Jico. Plus, the atmosphere over there is just way more like upscale
obviously.
and relaxed, and
yeah.
like it's just not
You
chaotic.
pay for it, though.
And
Right.
to
It's
me,
almost the same
the
price.
resort, and to me, the resort is supposed to be like an enclave or a place to relax or whatever. So having that space to unwind like that is pretty nice when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, don't
I
get
should
me wrong,
qualify.
Boma's good too.
I should qualify that Boma is, for me, breakfast is where it's at Boma, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think Boma, so I would say Boma breakfast, Chico dinner, right? If like we were going that route, because Chico, I do agree, has a better dinner, but I think,
Absolutely.
I think it has a better breakfast there. And Sanaa is great too. I mean, it's hard to not say Sanaa too. I mean, who
You
can
can
not
get Sanaa
enjoy
to go.
Who
Just
doesn't
get
love the
just
bread
get-
service?
Just get the bread service. Get it to go and go sit with some beers
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Exactly. Well, and plus you got the windows right there. You can see the animals.
Look at right on the savannah. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep. Agree with all points so far. Bobby, you haven't made a formal pick, so I'll let you go ahead.
I mean, I'm going to go off the board. Apparently, I'm going to take what I thought was the low hanging fruit and say Victoria and Albert's over at Grand Floridian. Isn't it?
Have you
Michelin
eaten there?
rated?
Yeah, I was like, have you been there?
Fantastic.
Bro.
Absolutely not.
You've
No.
actually eaten at.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go Citrico's. Then actually,
Citrico's
I
is
actually.
good. Yeah.
I think Citrico's was fantastic. Another Pat and I dining experience. Thanks for that meal as well. I can buy my meals. Where's it at? Where's it at, guys? Come on, Bex. Step it
Grand
up.
Floridian.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like you guys go on a lot of dinner dates.
I know.
We do.
I do. There's a reason why he's my most frequent guest host. So,
What about Narcoossee's? You're no love for Narcoossee's?
I
I
am not a
haven't gone yet.
seafood
I was going to go there. Now I'm going to change it. No.
All right.
Tom's got to stop.
Yeah.
No, I'll put it down. I'm
I'll
not a
stop talking.
seafood
I'll
guy.
stop talking. Look.
Just around the horn, like we'll mute your mic. Yeah.
You can do that. Yeah, you can mute me.
It has
No, I'm
happened
going
before.
I would have said Topolino a couple of years ago, but then they fucked around with the menu. And when you fuck around, you find out. And you find out that I'm not picking you as number one. And I'm going Narcoossee's for me, just because you can get the fireworks view and the food. I'm a big surf and turf guy, and the seafood there is fantastic. The service is great, and the fireworks view. If you show up anytime, around the fireworks, they pump in the music. You can see it from your table, or just freaking get up and go walk outside onto the patio there and watch the fireworks. Narcoossee's, it's just a really, really cool place over at the Grand Floridian. So I will pick that as my go-to for the best.
You should do like a best romantic couple restaurant. You got some good ones there, like Narcoossee's.
I think that's
California
right.
Grill and,
Yeah. But I think Narcoossee's kicks the shit out of California Grill now.
Really?
With that
Really?
prefix menu.
Okay.
Well, their prefix menu, man.
Prefix menu. I got it. Yeah. You can't beat the views though from California.
Sure.
You can't.
But the fact that you can go to the California Grill early, grab a cocktail at the bar, get in the lounge, and then come back and get that view at night with your receipt. I don't need to go sit through a meal and be forced to pick a dessert and whatever the hell they're going to force feed me. I can pick whatever the hell I want on the menu.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I'm not attacking your.
Oh, it's not my pick though, so it's. I mean, if we were doing best romantic restaurants, it might be, but
it's up there. Yeah. That's another show.
Sneaking in all the hot takes.
That's what I do. That's why my podcasts are an hour and a half long.
We don't have that kind of time today, but we do have some extra time, and we have to pick a worst time. So since you started us off, you're going to have to shit on one of these places at a DVC resort. Your worst table service.
Oh man, I'm gonna get some hate for this because I know some people love this place. Olivia's at Old Key West.
Oh,
I had the most mediocre meal I have ever had at Disney at Olivia's. It was I was so excited to go there, right? Because everyone's like, "Oh, Olivia's is a great place." So excited to go there, and I go there, and the food was all cold. The portions were insanely small, like so small. I mean, the food that I tasted was good. I just didn't. It just wasn't enough of it, and it was just, it was very small, and it was, like I said, it was cold. I don't know. I just didn't love it. Maybe if I go again, it would be okay. But I know a lot of people are going to give me hate for that. That's just the most mediocre Disney meal I've ever had.
Did you get the chicken?
I don't even remember. I think we went there for breakfast, actually. Maybe dinner's better. Maybe I should go for dinner. But I think we went for breakfast or lunch. I don't remember. But all I know is I didn't like it. Old Key West was not my favorite resort either. So maybe that was informing my decision. So.
It was attacked. Like he built the place.
Oh man.
He's pouting in the corner.
He didn't pick it as his favorite though. I mean, I shouldn't be hurting his feelings too much on this.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
That's fine.
We just have contrary opinions.
I told you it was a controversial pick though. I know people love Olivia's, and like I said, I was excited to go. I was bummed. Yeah.
He'll get over it.
No. Yeah, shit on all you want to, man. I'm about to shit on another fan favorite. So, is it me? Yeah, let me go ahead and shit on it then.
Go ahead, since you got shat on. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and shit on Ohana. It's the worst when it comes to breakfast. Oh, I mean, throwing pineapple in, disgusting. And on top of that, the Stitch bullshit, I can't with it. I don't like characters in the first place, but now I've got this creepy motherfucker running over here and trying to tickle me and stuff. I'm on my fucking honeymoon, man. Hands off. Like, leave me alone, bro. Like, I don't get it. It's just
a very specific example.
Disgusting.
I mean, do you feel the same about dinner there? Because dinner, I feel like, is still pretty great there.
I like the noodles fine, but like, nah. I think
get those at the bar.
It's overrated. Yeah, I mean, that's
I don't
really
know.
what it boils down to.
My last Disney trip, my best meal I had was Ohana.
I
was surprised, actually. Yeah, it was really, really good. My whole group liked Ohana the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I prefer Kona over Ohana.
So do I.
Yeah.
But my last trip that I actually ate at Ohana was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I've been there for a while.
And I felt it was just like I paid more than what I got. So I just haven't had a desire to go back because it's not like it's an easy res to grab or anything like that. So I've kind of just left it off the list of things I want to do. I don't consider it shit, but I just I think we did an underrated show in 2024, and I think that was me and Pat's pick for overrated. I think it was in there. I'll link it. But if you guys want to go back and watch and make sure that's what I actually said.
It wouldn't shock me if they made some restaurants less popular by choice, just so they could back off some of the reservations and shit. I mean, that wouldn't shock me.
I don't think the general manager of those restaurants would probably.
Anytime I've ever been there, it's just packed. That place.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is that they're
Yeah.
Becky, Pat stole yours on the best side, so I'll let you go ahead of him for the worst side in case you
what.
In case you
So
steal.
this was a place I was very excited for, because of the counterpart on the West Coast.
Oh boy.
And let me say,
I know where you're going.
It was the most mishandled meal, and it was not good at Steakhouse 71.
Wow.
I won't be discussing the company because that was not part of my review.
Yeah, sure.
Oh God.
I mean, you didn't show up on time, but that's just the start.
Oh.
That's not how I remember it, but there's been a lot of stuff in between.
That was a lot. No,
I've killed a lot of brain cells since then. So
besides having to eat dinner with Bobby, it was bad food.
The food was bad. My drink, which was supposed to be a mojito, was like dark brown and red. So Not right.
Sounds like a proper mojito. What are you talking about?
Sounds like a cherry Dr. Pepper.
Everything was wrong with it. It wasn't hot. And I mean, there were tables literally turning that got sat after us before we got our food. And we were like, what is going on? This is crazy. I think our server just forgot to ring it in. It was just a bit of a debacle. I thought the ambiance was a little crazy. They had so many tables crammed in there that looked like it was against fire code with some of the setup. Like, it was literally blocking doors. It was very weird. I wasn't a fan, and I was so sad because that, like, Steakhouse 55 in Disneyland, which also RIP, was amazing. One of the best meals I've had out there every time I've been out there. So I was very excited. I was very let down. I have not been back at this time to report more.
Bobby, I just want to throw a caveat. Bobby, you did go back, though, didn't you, after that? And I think you have a review of that somewhere on your podcast. I'll link to that. So,
it was an improved experience from that.
Not hard to do.
Let's just say that.
I'll link it.
We start from the bottom.
Yeah. Pat, your worst.
I just got to agree with Becky. It's Steakhouse 71 for me.
Wow.
It's not.
Tell me you ate there with Bobby by the time he went back.
Well, I mean, I wasn't there with him.
We did not eat there together. Yeah. It's just underwhelming, I guess. I mean, I understand, like, the price point is probably fair for it, compared to like the other. It's cheaper than most table services, but like, I don't know. I got prime rib, and it just, I don't know, didn't have a lot of flavor to it. It just, everything about the meal just was underwhelming. So when you're paying that type of money, you just want everything to be right and taste great. So
I'm shocked none of you went Chef Mickey's, man. It was right there for the taking.
We don't eat there.
You know why? Because I haven't fucking been there since I was 9. I mean, like,
my kids have no interest in it. So
I don't like picking things that I've never eaten at, but I can tell you by walking into a place and turning around and leaving means it's the shittiest. Now, Chef Mickey's is probably number 2 for me, but I don't want. Let's not do an all contemporary Animal Kingdom and Grand Floridian show. Let's spread out the love over to Beach Club, which I think I shed on last episode. Cape May Cafe. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, let me just ask. Like, I shouldn't walk in and smell stench of like musty seafood / unclean. It smells like just unclean nastiness. Like, I don't. That's not appetizing. It's not appealing. The decor looks drab. I don't understand how this place is still in operation. And maybe a food inspector needs to go in there. I don't know. Hint, hint. Like fuck.
Like, smell like the monorail? Is that the smell? Is it like the
I'd rather eat leftovers off the
on
floor.
The monorail.
It's. I should not walk into a place that's purportedly clean for food safety and just go, oh my fuck, and then have to turn around and walk away. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. And like I said, I don't like reviewing places that I haven't eaten at, but there's no way in hell you could get me in there to review it. There's no footage. I don't have B-roll for it because I turned around and left.
Even just walking past it to get to the freaking entrance to Stormlong Bay is a disaster.
Yeah. It's just an odd place for like a fried seafood place, open air, like open into the lobby. Just a completely weird
much worse
spot.
would it be if it was enclosed?
Yeah, it's fine as long as there's no. It shouldn't smell like that. I've picked up plenty of fried fish and food in my day, and it doesn't smell like that. If it should smell lightly like the ocean, not like, oh, it's dead. It's floating upside down for 12 days. It shouldn't smell like that. But hey, who am I?
Paying customer, that's who.
Yes. Well, no, not there. I haven't paid shit.
Not for Cape May.
Not there.
Yeah.
Tom, we're going to wrap up, but thank you for being a guest on our last 2 shows.
Absolutely.
Tell the folks at home where they can find you on these here interwebs.
Oh man, kind of everywhere. Just search for Welcome Home Podcast on any of the podcast platforms. You'll find us. It's easier to do Welcome Home Podcast and throw a Disney in there because there's a couple other ones. So just Welcome Home Podcast, Disney, you'll find it right away.
Wait, did somebody try to steal your name or use like partial of your name?
I mean, kinda. I mean, there's literally like 15 different Welcome Home podcasts that are not Disney related at all.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, but ours says Disney in the title. So just look for that one and look for the one that has a castle as a logo, and you'll find it no problem. You can also welcomehomepodcast.com. You know,
that's the easy way. Welcomehomepodcast.com is linked in the description along with their YouTube channel, which just shows the audio podcast. But that's also linked down there, and you can find all of their stuff linked down there. Tom, thank you so much again for joining us on our show.
Thank you guys for having me.
If you guys want to see more shows like this, what you should do is turn on notifications so you'll be notified when we upload videos. And while you're down there, consider subscribing because it's free to do so and it really helps out our channel. Speaking of helping out our channel, push us past those YouTube bots and algorithms by slapping a like and leaving a comment. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have an awesome day.